Friends, very good morning. What is the difference between secrecy and privacy? Very general topic. It looks like it's very similar, but actually there is a thin line difference between these two. Apart from privacy and secrecy, we will discuss what is privacy program management, and apart from this, if any supplier breaches the GDPR law, then what action should supplier to take? So these are the certain questions we will try to discuss in today's session. Very important session. Stay tuned. Any query, do your comments. Coming to this slide. Question number one. What do you think about privacy program management? So this is a pre-implemented program in which data protection officer to draft policies, procedure, and rules at organization level internally. So we can also call this as a framework that enables the organization to assess their data processing to ensure that it is in compliance with the privacy regulations, right? After conducting the privacy programs, data protection officer can finalize the policies with related conjunctions. Guys, what are conjunctions? Conjunction are the related subtopics, right? So, privacy program management is the initial phase before implementing the final policy. We can say that these are the drafted policies, procedure, and rules which DPO has to prepare before finalizing the final policy. Coming to the next question, what is the difference between privacy and secrecy? So both looks like very similar, but as per GDPR, there is a very thin line difference. So privacy is the term which deals with the individual information called as PII, right? However, secrecy is the state of information which deals with the enterprise level at organization level, like business processes policies, right? We use privacy for PII for an individual. However, if we talk about the secrecy part, so secrecy part we will generally use for the business processes or an enterprise level. So this is the difference between these two. Coming to the next slide. What steps you recommend for GDPR compliance for organization, right? Steps undertaking very important. Point number one, first appoint the DPO, data protection officer. Second one is create the privacy policies. Third one is consent management, right? For example, we are processing someone's data, so we need to take consent from the data object. Data object are the users. Next is privacy impact assessment. Impact assessment you have to regularize. Next is improvement plans. If any identified gap would be there in privacy impact assessment, you have to improve and rectify. Next is data breach notifications. If anything goes wrong, right, notifications or auto alert or manually for small organizations, right, you can send for all the suppliers, right? Vendor management. Within 72 hours, if any data breach would be there, you need to inform all the relevant stakeholders. Next is awareness courses and the trainings. This is internal or organization postures. Every organization to set up awareness session for their employees so that all can aware regarding this. Review and audit regular, normal one. Next question is, a reputed supplier experienced severe data breach in UK. What actions should a dedicated supplier need to take as per the GDPR? Incident happened, so first step is follow the incident management process, right? Second one is, since this is related to the data breach, so allowing a dedicated data protection officer who is responsible for end-to-end data breach corner. And parallelly, don't forget 72 hours is the deadline which GDPR has provided for all the suppliers to inform the relevant stakeholders, for the impacted stakeholders, including the GDPR agency, right? So, for example, if today data breach happened, so from from now onwards, 72 hours, you need to inform all the relevant stakeholders regarding the data breaches with all the conjunction statements. Next is perform PIA, guys. PIA is the privacy impact and assessment, right? You can investigate that why this data breach happens, right? Where are the actual gap in our policy because of this incident happened, right? So investigator policies investigate the SOP, right? And investigate practically why this is happens, because all the controls were I mean already in place, but still why this happens. So this is the impact and impact assessment. Next is rectify the identified gap, right? What are the gaps you had identified in PIA? You have to investigate, and you have to identify and close. Next is after closing and all these steps, you have to update the policies and standard operating procedures accordingly to avoid such incident in future, right? Update your policies at least once in a year, revise and review. And last is a review and audit. After doing all these steps, right, review again and again. If possible, appoint an external independent DPO who is a data protection officer, who can independently review and provide you the scorecard, right? Scorecard is a numerical value which DPO have to provide depending upon the quality and the chances of breaches. So this is the score, quality score, which is very important if we talk about if some organization have to follow the regulations part. So don't forget to collect the organization's scorecard from DPO. So guys, this is all about the today's session. Our next GDPR interview questions we will discuss after one day. Till time, I will collect all these questions from my sources, and I will explore for you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Once again, guys, if you face any problem, you can comment, and definitely I will reach out to you with appropriate answers. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a nice day.